what's the program that you'll be teaching the kids?
3D archery in the park. Yep, we're going to do it at Snyder's Bend, July 6th, Thursday at 6:30 to 7:30 p.m. And it's for ages 10 to 18. Yep, and we're just going to go over like the basics of how to shoot. So I'll go over the parts of the bow and how to shoot, and I'll demonstrate and go over the safety, and we'll talk about how this is a really good sport to do for any skill level basically. So I did this all throughout high school, and you don't need to be athletic really at all. You just need to have a good mindset. You really don't need to be that strong either, because we can set the bow to however strength you want, and this goes up to 20 pounds, and usually the more heavy set it is, the easier the arrow will fly, the more precise it will. So actually when I was doing high school, my senior year, we had a kid in a wheelchair, so it really can go for anyone. So when you're shooting, you want to stand shoulder width apart, and when all the archers are on the line, you pick up your arrow. You're going to make sure the odd color fletching is always facing you, and you put it right underneath the nock and right on this little rest. And then when you're pulling it back, you want to make sure your arm is straight out, a little bit of a bent so you don't hit your wrist, because then it kind of hit your arm. And then when you're pulling it back, you use 3 fingers or 2 fingers right underneath of it, because it has more stability. And then when you're ready, you pull all the way back to your lip. That's where I do it. So then I can always have a consistent pull back every single time. And then when you release to your arm, back to your shoulder. So I went to Sergeant Bluff Luton High School, and I started this back in 6th grade. And when I first started, I could barely pull back the bow, so it takes a little bit of time. Senior year, it was during COVID, and that's when I got second in state for both 3D and bullseye. So I was pretty lucky, so we got to do it on our home turf. So, and then for nationals, I got 4th in 3D with a 297, and it goes to 300.
So that's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.